Hi, Aaron here from howtosing.com, and I want to talk about, can anyone learn to sing? I want to answer that question. Very common question. A lot of people wonder, specifically, do you have to be born with a ton of talent, or can anyone learn to sing? And what they really mean by that is, can I learn to sing? You know, I don't feel like I'm very talented, and when I sing, like, it's just not that pretty, and can I learn to sing? I want to say that Two reasons why I think that yes, anybody can learn how to sing. Some people definitely are born with tons of talent, more talent than others, but that is such a small percentage. Most people have to work toward, well, everybody has to work toward, even if you're born with talent, you've got to still work toward developing that talent and becoming a good singer. But even if you don't feel like you have a ton of talent, you could still become a singer, and here's why. First one is that the voice is made up of muscle. Like the voice box is made up of muscle, cartilage too, but a lot of muscle in there. So asking if you can learn to sing is almost like asking if you can go to the gym and tone up your muscles by lifting weights and doing exercises. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Once you start working those muscles out, they'll begin to become toned. And the same thing is with your voice. Once you start doing the vocal exercises and doing the work of how to sing, the muscles become strengthened, and you don't have it's weak muscles that can't hold on to pitch and can't extend the range and do all that. But once you strengthen up those muscles, you have more control over your voice, more control over your pitch, more control over singing high notes, etc., etc. The second thing is vocal technique. Vocal technique is something that anybody can learn. It's just a technique. You just have to get the right teachers and learn vocal technique. So and that vocal technique has to do with all the kind of knowledge part of how to sing. So all the tips and tricks, how the voice and how it works and all that stuff. You may be wondering why you may have tried to learn to sing and maybe it just didn't work out for you. So here I am telling you can sing, but you're like, well, I tried it and I can't sing. A lot of things could be coming into play there. First of all, the vocal coach or vocal program that you did may not have been, there's some better than others, and that could have been part of the problem. Another thing is that we live in such a now culture that maybe you tried for a couple of days and you're like, oh, this isn't working, so you gave up, or maybe a week or 2 weeks, or I don't know. Learning how to sing, it really, like anything, it takes time. It takes time and it takes discipline. And doing vocal exercises, really the singer, if you're serious about singing, you got to do vocal exercises pretty much every day, at least 3, 4, 5 times a week. And you don't have to spend a ton of time doing it, but it is a daily thing and it takes time. So if you really want to learn to sing, ask yourself, reach down deep inside and say, am I serious about this? Do I want to do this? Do I have what it takes to really commit to this and learn what I need to learn, and even spend money if I have to really develop my voice? So that's it for that. I believe that you can learn to sing if you really want to and you have the time. I have tons of other tips and tricks and videos. I've got a good video up on howtosing.com. You can click the link below or just come visit me there. And that video is free, and I've got a lot of other free stuff on there. So come check me out at howtosing.com, and I'll see you there. Hope this helps.